Sir, may I say that it shows great foresight to take care in one's early years of the arrangements surrounding one's demise.
What have you got in mind?
We have 3 different cremation ceremonies. Our best service involves a high-performance kiln, and our most popular service involves multiple burials during a holiday fire show. Either way, you'll have ashes to leave to your bereaved family, that they might remember you. This is not the case with our reactor burial, which is our least expensive solution.
You know, I think I'd like to get my death and burial over at the same time. Bang! A big flash, and that's it.
Okay, son. What can I make you to feel your answer?
How about a tsunami booster?
Son, you just plain lack imagination. I'll tell you what. I've got a drink that will shoot right into your veins. I call it evil living, because it gets rid of the worst side effect of grief.
Okay, Garcia, what would that be?
The feeling of being alive.
Svensson. Hey, you're Maggie Svensson, right? You supervised the rescue operation off Lima, too.
Flint, nobody can be saved on his own, and nobody wants to be saved. And it's your own fault if you are.
Oh, right. The mercenary philosopher. Well, keep talking, baby. It turns me on.
Flint, if you were the last man in Aqua, I wouldn't go that low.
Ouch. That was really clear. Hey, where are you going?
There's a fight brewing out there between Willy Boy's people and one of Creole's freighters. Happens from time to time, and it's a good opportunity to pick up some expensive spare parts. Particularly because Creole's helmsmen are as stupid as bent prawns.
It's as if the whole damn Pacific is lousy with poison, Flint. I can feel it. The crawlers are going to make more trouble than we can handle. And we've got Sue on top of that. An informant report he's seen the bone shape of that guy called Nameless stuck in with the ghost. There's a more in the reef.
I'll see what I can find out.
Listen, there's this nutty lady scientist. She's normally knocking back liters of synthahorn in South Peak to the tavern. I've told her that she knows what brain fire and that bully are about. She has an old friend with her, too. An oceanite.
Zim, my old friend and rescuer of Aqua.
Flint, please. My real name is Homo Aquaticus. S3G5. That's Success Series 3. Generation 5.
That doesn't sound like a Machina Antarctica breeding program at all. Honestly, I think Zem sounds more human.
Well, more transhuman anyway. Actually, I'm here supervising a Machina project aimed at oxygenating the seas of Atacama.
Let me save you a brain cramp, Miss Flint. I'm Charlie Gilmore. Pleased to meet you. The idea is to saturate the water around the habitats with oxygen and to add additional information to the molecules. It's about breathing liquids, so the oceanites can settle everywhere. Zem, dear friend, one day you liquid breathers will populate the whole of Aqua and make it a peaceful kingdom at last.
We are peaceful and friendly because our genetic aggression complexes have been bred out.
Let's stay with holy science. King tells me you know something about brain fire.
You bet I do. Do you have the guts to believe me? Or do you see a sign on my forehead that says, intoxicated scientist shoveling a load of shot poo?
Not really. In fact, your forehead looks pretty good. I'm fond of tipsy scholars.
I warn you, Charlie. Flint feels a strong compulsion to charm every woman he sees.
Well, Flint, give it your best shot. I'm always interested in male mating dances, for purely scientific reasons, of course. Did you know that the energy men waste on courtship rituals is the reason they live or marry
about brain fire.
Okay. 500 years ago, our ancestors sent so-called satellites into orbit around the Earth. They were robots that transmitted data and shot high-resolution pictures of the Earth's surface. They were used for observation, espionage, and also waging war. As an archaeologist, I can tell you that the only satellites that could still be in orbit after all this time are the military satellites of the Milstar X-5 class. They've got plutonium cells, and they're microwave-driven.
Oh, now Sewell is using that buoy to try to play with those satellites?
Exactly. You yourself supplied him with the logon data, but we haven't been able to decipher the codes. We're feeding it to the Milstar X5, but we don't have the slightest idea what we're really doing. What makes it even worse is that back in those days, about 15 years before the Great Descent into the oceans, most of those satellites had been hacked into by terrorists. So perhaps a former American military satellite, designed to trigger artificial earthquakes in the eastern Mediterranean, is now actually programmed to shake up North or South America.
Maybe Sewell has his finger on the trigger. Why was brain fire even built?
Hope. The government wants information about the surface, and they're hoping an observation satellite can be used to give them a picture of paradise.
Listen, I'm sorry, but I've got to go. We'll meet again, though, and I'm grateful for the information you gave me, even if it does sound like a paranoid nightmare. I apologize for not turning on the charm to you. You'll just have to wait a bit. And Zem, good to see you again, friend.
Well, Flint, has your little prawn brain grasped the implications of brain fire yet? Did that test tube freak and her little waterman make it clear? You should recognize destiny and join us. We could use a fighter with your skills. These soft-head fatzos from Neapolis, they call themselves politicians. They can't make the right decisions for us.
Sewell, I promised you a painful death. Tell me where you are and I'll make it quick.
I thought you were smarter than that, Flint. Then again, you were crossbred with the sociogenetics of a dolphin, making you friendly and social. You're not worthy of fighting for our cause, you coward!
Don't forget, Sewell. Dolphins may socialize, but they're predators at heart. King's beeping me to meet with him, which means you're safe for the moment.
So what? The hell with it. I knew right from the start there was something fishy about that suit.
Give me a break. If he offered you enough credits, you would have kissed your own butt.
Damn, Captain. Besides, Army officers are tight-fisted monsters. All of them. They'll tell you, fight for honor, for your home, for your beliefs. That's all crap.
Harper, just a little deeper and you're going to be scraping the sea bottom.
I see dopamine harp is on testosterone again. By the way, I'm dating one of Sewell's brain fire workers.
What the hell do you call that? An estrogen overload? Gee.
No, I call that information gathering, you moron. I've softened him up so much that he now works for us. I'll bet anything he's going to be a valuable source of intelligence.
I love you, Captain. Where can I find your pitiable victim?
His name is McSilver, and he likes to hang around on the Plaza El Nino. And Flint, please don't toy with his emotions.
Flint, you need to talk to Velasquez on the Plaza El Nino. His geologist is saying their seismograph is dancing the rumba. There is something going on the continental slope.
Aye, sir. On the way.
Gee, Flint, what's new? Do you believe me about that satellite now, or what? That's the true secret of the tornado zone hasn't been discovered yet.
If only the serious scientists of Machina could see you now. So, what is the true secret of the zone, Lady Prof?
The hell with them, idiots. They've got the IQ of a dead hat-tip rat. The crawlers, they know.
sailor. I think you've had enough.
I'm glad you brought your proud crew with you, Flint.
Grange and Dopamine Harp are already patrolling the continental slope.
What's actually going on here, Velasquez? Volcanic eruptions?
No. Methane hydrate. Those damn crawlers have been secretly mining methane hydrate right under Lima 1.
Which does what?
Fills the continental slope full of holes.
If the water temperature in the oceans rises by only 2 degrees, all of the worldwide hydrate stores will melt at once, triggering catastrophic events. We all live on the edge of that abyss.
Okay, enough geology. I suggest we find the crawlers and stuff them back in whatever hole they crawled out of.
Nobody knows where they come from. Some people think it's the center of the Earth.
Even if they come from Hell's Fire itself, we can't waste time. Velasquez, I suggest you begin evacuation. Can you do that from here? We'll return here when we're finished.
And we'll follow Captain Fireheart right into damnation.
What are you hanging back for, Flint? Get out from behind the tanks and let them have it! Flint, eliminate the scouts first. Then atomize the mining dredges before you capture the freighter. And remember, the methane hydrate is helping to hold up the continental slope. So act fast!
We should go to navigation point 1 now.
it into the open sea and let it blow up there. Whoa, babies! The freighter is yours. I'll dock on, log on to his data bus, then steer course for deep sea. Hey, that sashayed like diarrhea through a grease portal. Let's move, guys.
Follow the marked object.
Looks pretty battle-scarred. It won't be able to take much more abuse. If the crawlers are clever, they'll try to nuke it where it'll cause the most damage, so keep your eyes open.